You're making last minute adjustments to your Movo? The Movo, Rovo.
Having our dog join us today.
Yeah. Halloween decor. Alright, let's get rolling. See, I like that I leave like the little extra.
Yeah.
I think it gives us a little
Lou
extra
takes the
touch.
dog the other day and goes, Mom, I gave the dog a leash.
Give the dog a bone. Have him start singing Shania.
Yeah.
Great reference.
Alright.
I'm not talking. I'm just,
No, you're just hanging out.
Until you say something that pisses me off.
Alright, well, we're rolling. Uh-oh. What's going on, guys? It's Matt. We're back again. Look at that. Finally back again.
Seemed a little sad.
Me? I'm sad?
Seemed some sad diesel today.
Well,
Sorry. Well, Cameron's not here, so he's sad.
well, no. We can roast Cameron now. Yeah, right. His posse would be really upset.
Cassie?
Yeah, he's got that Cassie.
Was he pausing?
Yeah. I just heard about some sort of COVID scare. Pregnancy's COVID scare.
What?
Those new tests.
Yeah, the new. You know how I said the other day? I think you were there when we were camping. I said because
Was I listening?
probably not.
Right.
But so Elena sent me I told you this, the COVID test results for like she got Luke and I don't know what's
You
his
could have
name.
waited. You could have done that before.
Luke and what's the other kid's name? Liam. That's his name. So Luke and Liam, she got the COVID test results and she sent them to me and they look like pregnancy tests. So this girl sent Cameron a COVID test. Well, she didn't put COVID test at the top, she put it at the bottom. So he had a slight scare. You know, thinking
That's
2 pink lines.
mildly.
Yeah. There's James. Look at James. You can't see him. He's going to the bathroom. Rub one out real quick.
His midnight snack. His first midnight snack.
Yeah, his first midnight snack. Dude, so the other day, obviously we stopped at Northwoods on the way home. Worst store in the world. It's great. They have really cheap stuff, closeout stuff.
You're supposed to go in the middle of the week.
Yeah, that was terrible. I will never go again.
Yeah, on Sunday when everybody's coming home, no.
No. Stresses me out. Got like,
Starbursts are really good.
I don't know, I felt claustrophobic and there was just too many people. And then I think what got me was the line thing. So we were in line and then they shut down our line
Yeah.
without
Yeah, I
fucking
walked away for
telling
like
anybody.
2 seconds. And everybody had moved. And I was like, alright.
Yeah, they shut down the fucking line without telling anybody. We heard it from the people in front of us. The lady didn't even shout out like, hey, aisle 6 is closing. Like, nothing. But anyway, so claustrophobic, had to get the fuck out of that store. But I don't remember where I was going with this.
I have no idea.
Something about Northwoods got something.
It was something about James.
James. Oh, the fucking jalapeno. So he gets jalapeno and cheddar beef sticks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
And
the
cheese
jalapeno cheese sticks too. The other morning, fucking like 8 o'clock in the morning, he holds them together like double donging it, you know. And it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Here he is, nah, fucking beef stick and a cheese stick, jalapeno in the morning. I'm like, there's something wrong with you.
I had
No, I
this
do
for
not.
breakfast.
Yeah, but
I
then
had
like
these for breakfast.
Is that you ate the rest of it this morning?
I didn't eat the rest of them. I had 1 or 2.
I had one of them this morning. The honey ones were good.
Yes. They were good.
They were very good. Not part of a healthy breakfast.
Breakfast.
Well,
Breakfast.
protein.
It is protein.
Starting the day off right.
You hear that?
I heard that.
You hear?
Yep, I hear.
But
I had
extra
English muffin.
Chris likes
Dude.
protein in the morning.
you can stay the night, man.
What happened?
So Mason this morning, because A, we were gonna go out on the boat, so I set my alarm for 6:30. B, Abel was up all fucking night, sleeping in our bed all night. So I wake up at 6:30, and Cameron. Well, I woke up at like 7. Cameron had obviously been sitting in the driveway for like 15 minutes, which I don't understand why he doesn't just walk in.
Well, he doesn't want the dog to bark. He'll make up the baby.
Okay, so I don't know, something, call me or something, because his text messages never come through in the morning. So I'm laying in bed, sitting there like, if he doesn't message me, whatever, we just won't go. Well, once again, 17 minutes later, he's like, I've been sitting in the driveway for 20 minutes. Are we going? I'm like, sure, I'll be right out. Ask Mason. Mason's like, no, I don't want to go wakeboard. I'm like, okay, no big deal. So I told Cameron, I went outside, and he said he wasn't sleeping in the truck, but I literally walked around his truck, was like, you know, you can't see in the motherfucker. And I'm like, apparently he must be sleeping. So I literally sat in the garage, smoked a cigarette, messaged him on Snapchat. I was like, are you sleeping in the truck? He's like 5 minutes later, he goes, no. I'm like, well, Mason doesn't want to go. I've been up all night. I said, I'll still go and I'll pull you. He's like, oh, no, don't worry about it. But yeah, I guess that's how.
Wait, so you told me that you weren't going because I was up all night with the baby and you wanted to like be here to help me with him, but it was actually because Cameron told you no?
Well, Cameron also told me no.
Yeah.
Is that not good enough for you?
I mean, sure.
And then, alright, so I
but
come back
also,
in.
when you came back in, you didn't come back into the bed with the cranky ass child. You went to the couch.
Well, listen, here's.
Okay.
Linda, listen.
Explain.
So I come back in,
Wait,
the
who's
fucking
Linda?
kid. Huh?
Who is Linda?
She's a very nice lady. She's a doctor on this show called Lucifer. You should watch it. It's on Netflix.
My mom loves that show.
Oh, it's so great. I'm so sad it ended.
My mom loves that show. I haven't watched it yet.
It's great.
What have you watched, Jeff?
Yeah, what is one you've watched other than the 9/11 thing?
All 16 seasons of, or 21 seasons now of the first 48.
I've seen a couple of them. They're pretty decent.
I was watching it at work today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So can you explain to me why you went to the couch?
Alright, so anyways, I went to the couch because I walk in here. The kid's fucking sprawled across the bed. The dog is curled up in the pillow. And I'm like trying to yank him off the fucking bed. He won't fucking move. And then I got Mason out there blaring the TV. And that's where I was originally going with this story with the English muffin thing.
Oh.
Mason from across the room yells, Dad, I need a sausage sandwich. And I'm like, we don't have English muffins. He goes, yeah, we do. I'm like, Mason. So I go out to the couch and I'm like, everyone is sleeping. Like, shut up. He's like, we have sausage sandwiches. Or we have English muffins, Dad. I'm telling you. Walks over to the cabinet, opens the cabinet, goes, comes back over with a bag of fucking chips. I'm like, Mason, you're not eating chips at 7 o'clock in the morning.
But you let him.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Because there were chip crumbs all over the couch. I said, Mason, do you have chips for breakfast? Did Dad know this? He said, yeah.
Oh, I must have fallen asleep on the couch then. Because I told him, I said, "Don't. You're not eating chips for breakfast."
Well, he did.
That little motherfucker. Children, I love them, but
Yep.
they don't listen worth fuck.
Nope.
I don't know.
Back to the show thing though. Chris would rather watch like The Simpsons again, or Family Guy, or like SpongeBob, and not watch. I was like, oh, we can watch the rest of Outer Banks. No.
Dude, watch
watch
this.
the
Outer
show.
I
Banks.
said anything about Outer Banks.
I put it up to
I
you.
mean,
like, I
Outer
want
Banks
to.
is great. We're gonna have to start like a camping thing where before bed we watch one episode of Outer Banks.
That's what we
I'm
should
fine
do.
with
Just
that.
watch it on the outside TV.
This weekend. Oh, that's a good idea.
Like after the kids go to bed, we watch Outer Banks.
Yeah, one episode or something. Or Lucifer. I'd be down for some Lucifer. I could start Lucifer over.
My mom said
again.
it's a really, really funny show. Like
It's a
good
great show. There's lots and lots of sex in the beginning.
Okay.
That's up your alley.
So, I don't know. Obviously not. Like, he's not the, like, people sex show he likes. Which I know a lot of guys who are that way. Like, I want to watch Family Guy or I'll watch The Simpsons. SpongeBob. I have this guy that I used to hang out with years ago.
It's more or less it's kind of like when you go to a restaurant, you go like straight to the chicken fingers because you know what's gonna be good. It's kind of what I do.
I know, but like, so I guess it's not like a niche thing for you. You've seen it your whole
Yeah.
life, so you're like, I'm gonna stick to WWE.
No, not
Well,
that.
Outer
Dad
Banks is
watches
good.
Outer what?
Shameless is good.
Shameless is great.
See, that's like it's not like a before bed thing. Like I need
He
to
doesn't
watch
want a
if
show
it's
that
something
requires his
new.
attention.
So are you like the guy who passes out in the chair because you don't have to watch anything? Like you just need it on for the noise.
No, I hate being on, but
He used to fall asleep with 2 young.
on occasion it also depends
No,
on how tired I
That's
was.
not how that went, but okay.
So I guess I'm confused then. Like
I don't like. I feel like if I'm gonna start something new, I have to watch like
It
two
requires
or
your
3
attention.
episodes.
Yes, you have to.
And
You have to
so-
get into it.
Yeah.
And you
it's
just.
not a before bed thing.
What do you mean that's not a before bed thing?
I can't like I'm an episode done. If I'm in bed, it's
So you're a sleeper. You're a one episode, go to fuck to bed.
No. I'll disagree with him on that. Because he'll sit there and play his games for an hour and a half.
That's what it is.
Yep. You know what we did last night before bed? An hour before we went to bed? Played iMessage games. Word search
Like
games.
you two together, like
Yeah.
back and forth.
Yep.
Me and Ashley used to do the Snapchat game, remember?
Yeah.
Or the Messenger game.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they used to have like Facebook Messenger
Oh, we
games.
did?
Like basketball.
Yeah, basketball. Like you drag a little thing.
We played cup
I think I
ball.
still have it.
I don't know. You wanna know originally? Like Ashley used to send me. This was years ago. It was like Farmerville or something.
Farmerville? Oh my
Is that what it's called?
gosh.
I'm like, you need
Farmville.
Yeah.
You need a
Farmville.
MySpace, so you, or a
No,
Facebook,
Facebook.
or whatever.
I was
So you
very.
can like send me
MySpace.
corner. I don't even remember how you played it.
Yeah,
but
you wanted me to send you that corn.
Yeah,
Shut
I
the
played
fuck up.
Farmville
I got it
and
now.
Cityville. Oh man.
See, I was very against Facebook, and I didn't have an Instagram until like what 2 years ago.
You still don't know how to use it.
No, you
No,
can
actually,
get
I am quite the
But you do
poster.
know how to find porn stars on it.
Yes, I do. That's
But
your religion.
you figure out how to like send someone a message, you can't figure it out. You don't even know what DM is.
I figured out what DM was. Direct message. But here's what I don't understand is, alright, so it's direct message, so it's just like friends talking. So why is it like, hey, I'm gonna slide in your DMs? Like, is it a sexy thing to like message a girl as a single person? I'm
And
guessing
I'm not
like,
single.
Today's thing, like, is to slide into somebody's DMs, right? Like, you see them on like an Instagram page, you'll be like, you know, slide in their DMs.
Ask Cameron, he's got all kinds of girls on his DMs.
oh, I can only imagine. I don't think it's
I mean,
that
you're gonna hit
way.
somebody up.
I think it's the other way. Woo! Throwing the microphone around.
So he's
Quit
in all
playing with
girls'
your thingy.
DMs.
I think he's in a lot of girls' DMs. I think he's a very world-renowned person.
Like, as you mean a girl in every state, or
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know how like you guys have
How do
that
you find
camping
those?
map? Like on that slide?
Yes!
You should make it get it and fill in a girl for every state.
Yes!
Oh shit.
That would be great. We should vinyl him one and
Let's
put it
do
on
it.
his camper. Be like, girls I've been with. And put the 50 states with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 every names for, you know what I mean?
God
Every
bless.
state.
Just put the
Five
country
days.
on the back.
Put what?
Just put like on the whole back wall.
Mm-hmm.
Just put like the whole country on it.
Could you imagine when
That
Crystal
would
gets
be
old
good
enough? Dad,
What's this mean?
what are all these names? Well, don't be like your father. No, he's gonna kill us for sure. He's gonna wish he showed up soon, but.
I bet you he's
Oh,
gonna wish he was never friends with us.
one of the two.
See, I feel like tonight would be a night we make this live while he's working.
Oh, so he could literally watch it. Like I could YouTube live it, but then I don't know how that works with because obviously we have the GoPro running and we have this running.
I don't know.
So I think the YouTube live works like it'll work off my computer camera, and then people can like look it
I
up.
should be able to USB it into it or something like that. I don't know how this shit works.
That sounds real fancy. This is real fancy for me.
The man didn't know what a DM is.
Nope.
It's fair.
I mean,
You're not dead.
I'm gonna start
Like
like
this shit I don't know either, so.
I'm gonna send you little baseball slider emojis every day, like sliding them.
and whose?
And Chris's
Oh,
sliding in his
Slide
DMs.
in for some protein this morning.
Jeez. This is why I get nothing done at work.
no, you get
Why? Because you're sucking dick all morning?
Here.
I just want one. You need to take them away from me.
Okay, but you're reaching across the table.
I know it's rude to reach.
No, I just want to see the flavor. That one's
Strawberry
mango
banana.
melon.
Strawberry banana is where it's at.
Okay, well, guess what? There is none because who ate on you? There's mango melon.
Yep.
Although these pina colada ones are pretty good.
Dude, speaking of pina colada, since we're on the vape and titties, try that. after you've had one at Starbucks. I couldn't figure out what it tasted like.
They're all gone. The pina colada ones are all
Oh, did you eat one?
I have a whole stockpile.
Where?
Wait, I have more on my lap. Okay, hold on. I got my wrappers in there somewhere. Oh, I stuffed some in my pocket, I think.
So try the vape.
I hate these things.
Why?
That's so, like, obnoxious to me.
That's what I say.
I like
I
the little
literally-
breezes. There's so much.
I don't like how big it is. But,
But it tastes just like a pina colada.
yeah, it tastes just like Starburst. But the breezes, because obviously, like, I'm attempting to quit smoking, so I'm going on the vape and titties life, right?
Right.
So, the breezes for me gave me, like, really bad heartburn and acid reflux. I don't know why.
Reflex.
Reflux.
Yeah, the reflux.
Anyways, reflex.
Reflux.
And pinatas don't do that for you?
Empanadas and chicken tender. Right?
No. You called Tinder tender.
It is tender. Like the dating app. Alright, so everybody listening right now or watching. So tender is the tender, like Tinder.
You're
That's the
saying it
dating app, right?
tender.
Like love me
Like-
tender is the whole.
Tender? No. So
You're saying it like tender, chicken tender.
But it's Tinder
There
with an
is-
I.
Tender.
It is
T-I.
tender.
what do you know?
Tinder.
Tender.
Do you want some whole spelling?
Dude, this dog just ripped ass for sure and then walked out of the table. So here we go. He's writing it down. Is he drawing a chicken tender right
He's
now?
drawing a chicken tender. But that's like more like a drumstick.
That's a drumstick, bro.
You know what? Close enough.
Looks like a piece of broccoli.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Flatbread
tender.
broccoli.
Tender.
They sound the same.
Just
Tinder. Pen.
Hold on. Let me.
Pen.
Okay, let's
Pin.
do this.
Pin.
Let's do this.
Pin.
Pen.
Pan. Pin is like a push pin. A pen is something you write with.
I know.
Let's try this.
Tender.
How about Tinder?
Okay.
The top one. Do the
Okay.
top one.
Tender.
Why are your eyes E's?
I don't know.
Are you tongue tied?
Oh, probably.
I know somebody who is an
10.
expert on it.
10.
Like a tennis shoe.
Like a tin.
A tennis shoe.
A tennis shoe. Not a tennis shoe. A
I thought you
tennis
said tennis shoe.
No, a tennis shoe.
Tin up.
Ten a
Cashew.
What?
Exactly.
Cashew? Cashew outside. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Listen up my shoes, little bitch.
It still blows my mind she made that much money off OnlyFans in an hour.
Yeah.
Alright. Our
She's
spelling
lucky.
bee. T-I-N.
Where, where are you getting this?
T-I-N.
from?
10.
10. Is
Yep.
that right?
No.
Brother, aren't you from Michigan? Where are you getting this southern accent from?
But like he actually moved
Some-
around
I moved all over
and
the
he lived
country.
in the South for a very long time.
Well, in Pennsylvania. Everyone, Ryan said something about Pennsylvania because he said I say something like they say.
Is that a reliable source?
It's not
Probably not the most reliable source. I mean, his baby mama lives there. And his kids, his Braxton sounds.
Yeah,
Talks like
Braxton's
me.
got an accent.
Yeah.
Really?
He's got that like Louisiana accent
I don't
though.
know. Him and Mason were doing his own thing.
Who and Mason?
When Braxton
Ryan's
and
kid.
I can't remember her name.
I can
Miss
never remember his daughter's name.
Carson?
Carson, yes.
Yeah, doing Carson. We're doing our own thing.
Dude, they're great kids though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They crack me up. So let's see. I actually made some stuff, like legit stuff we were gonna talk about.
Oh, I love you, but no. Nay, nay, I say.
Camper. I know, like everyone, like some of you maybe
Where
watch
are
the
you going with
YouTube.
that?
Some of you watch YouTube, but some of you probably just listen to the podcast. And Chris is currently writing things for me to read on a piece of paper.
It's for people who aren't going to be watching.
Yeah, you have to.
I want them
Oh
to
my
see.
god.
You have to verbally explain.
I know.
So, well, first thing, I want to apologize to you, Chris, because I feel like I went a little too far last podcast with your personal life. I took it too far, and I want to apologize. Especially, I went too far, like, on the podcast, where anybody can listen to it.
Is this you apologizing, or does this actually tell you to apologize?
No, this is.
I didn't tell him to, but I did tell him he went way too fucking far.
Listen, we
He
had,
was
a
rude.
nice, we had a nice little circle conversation. It was me, Ashley, Jordan, and Matt.
Yeah,
It
Matt
like
was
our
one of
little-
the girls this weekend when we were camping.
And
All
he
the
was
guys went
into it.
fishing. Matt hung out with us
Oh,
and
yeah.
just talked shit.
About who? I didn't talk shit about nobody.
Not about somebody, just
We
Talk
all,
shit
we
in
all
general.
I
vented.
didn't talk shit about you.
We all vented.
They all talked shit about us, and I sat there and took it.
that's
true.
That's what happened.
It
100%.
was basically like a guys are a piece of shit, and he's like, yeah, we are.
No, I did
Mostly
not say
Cameron,
that.
but
I did not agree.
just
with
kidding,
you.
Cameron, love you.
I did
Slightly
not.
kidding, she is.
But I was outnumbered. I wasn't gonna try to hold up our fight.
What?
Because there were some things that were like brought up about like I can't even remember, and I wanted to be. It was something like
Put your big boy pants on and fight back.
no, I can't remember what they said, and I wanted to say something real smart assy, but it was true at the same point. I cannot fucking remember what was said.
There was a whole lot of conversation going on.
I know. It was something sexual that I was gonna say too. And it was a great
Of
comeback,
course,
but
it's
I was,
sexual.
why wouldn't it be sexual?
It always is.
No, it's not always sexual.
I'm still cracking up about Abel picking up a paddle though.
That was pretty good.
And Crystal.
Oh,
So Crystal was
yeah.
running around all weekend using Mike and Jordan's paddle.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yep. And
Do you
then
think she
Abel
went home
ran
and told
around.
her mom?
Mom, I'm daddy's girl now.
Oh my
She
god.
doesn't listen to this.
Oh, I
then the
hope she
dildo,
does.
though.
Oh yeah, the dildo,
The dildo.
stuck to Chris's
Chris's
camper.
camper all weekend at the campground.
Yep.
It's
Made
now
it-
on
it
the
made it
inside
all
of
the
my
way
dad's
home.
windshield.
Yep, made it all the way home. So literally we're in a state campground and there's a dildo stuck to the front of a camper. DNR drove by and like went by and was like, hey look.
Laughed at it.
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't see them.
They were just like, I don't think they were like the officers. I think they were just like, you know, the young kids that
Like
do
the
the
one
trash.
kid up at Tawas.
Yeah.
On the bike.
Not that fucking kid on the bike. See, I feel like I want to give Tawas Campground another try. Because I really like
If I see
Tawas.
him again, I'm pushing him off the bike.
Okay, but we can't all get there when it's dark because that was miserable.
That was
That
miserable.
sucked.
That was miserable. I just feel like it's a good, close, like, hey, you guys want to go camping this weekend? Kind of close spot, right?
Agree.
That's still, like, super pretty
Yeah.
on the water.
And there's stuff to do.
Yeah. See, and I love that drive. So, obviously, we're in Michigan. So, I love that we're not just 75 all the way up, you know, to Mackinac, jump off the exit and we're done. I love getting off, like, 23 and taking 23
You can
up.
take 23 all the way around.
Listen, I'm not trying to make it a 7-hour drive.
If you're gonna go to Mackinac, yeah. Just take
Why not?
25 up.
It's like 6.5 hours to Rogers
That's
City,
I know.
taking 23 up.
I know.
I think it's more like 4, but.
I don't
I
know.
will say though, the M22 drive on the west side
See,
is
we've been
so
wanting to do that for
nice.
years.
It's so nice, but part of it's being redone, so you have to like divert off and get off to get on or to 131, and it loops you back around, actually around Crystal Lake, and then you can jump back on 20 or 22 and keep going up.
I don't know. I'm super. Speaking of Crystal Lake, because Crystal Mountain, I'm just so ready. I'm not ready to pull the boat out of the water and be done. I mean, it's always out of the water, but I'm not ready to put it in storage. But I'm so ready to go to Boyne Mountain. Like, so ready.
Hopefully we get enough snow though, like a good amount of snow.
I hope so. I think we will this year.
I think we will too.
I think we're gonna get fucking pounded this year.
You think?
I just have
I
that
get
feeling.
pounded like once a week.
It's not enough. Not enough. Let me
It's
tell
more
you.
than once a week. Come on.
No, it's more than once a week. You want me to roast you?
No. Why would you roast me? So last week he said,
Why would you roast
we
me?
should have
Ashley?
sex every day until you start your period.
Yeah, and you did like
3 out of 5 days.
or
Like,
3 out of 6.
and he makes it seem like, oh, I never have sex.
No, that was pretty decent. You made an effort there. Yeah, but it's not consistent is the problem.
Consistency is key.
Yeah,
Life isn't consistent.
I
Matt looked right
understand
at
that.
me. As soon as you said consistency is key, Matt looked right at me. Don't ever come for me like
I
that ever
wasn't
again.
trying to
My
compare.
God.
Watch the video. Watch the
Take-
replay.
You can't see
Bullshit.
your eyes roll over here, dickhead.
Oh man.
My God.
No, consistency is key though.
Take your apology back with that chip.
I did not. Oh, good lord. Anyways, no, you did pretty good last
I know.
week.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you did good.
I know. Thank you.
Now, could
Appreciate
that
it.
like be pushed all the way through?
Let's see when I get off my period, and then we'll figure it out.
That's the problem right there.
Fuck
There
it.
you
Put
go.
a raincoat on and get to it.
What the hell do you mean? I got a vasectomy, bro.
You missed the whole raincoat part there.
Oh, fuck that.
Just saying.
I ain't scared of a little blood. I've watched 3 children get birthed. I am not terrified of blood. Although I will tell you, like Mason, when you had Mason, your socks like disgusted me.
You said socks?
Dude, her socks were like brown and bloody and like fluid.
Then
like,
the nurse
so-
asked me if I wanted them. If I wanted them back.
It was gross. Although the worst, I'll just never forget it. When they cut you, it's just that crunch sound.
Yep.
It's so bad.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's so bad. Ugh.
Ew. Ew.
It like
ew,
made me
ew,
wheezy
ew,
when
ew,
it
ew.
happened. Like,
You're not helping my chances here.
No,
well, I mean,
it's not.
if it happens, it happens, Chris. It's not like she's gonna be like, nope.
You don't remember
Never mind.
the crunch. I don't know. I didn't hear it. So.
Dude, once you get, I'm having a brain fart. The
Epidural?
shot in the back. Yeah, the epidural. Once you get the epidural, it's smooth sailing. Like, you're high as a motherfucking kite.
You birthed.
I will not say it's smooth sailing. No.
I would say it's pretty smooth sailing.
You don't fucking know.
Abel, you barely even like, it was like, woo!
It still fucking hurt.
No, it
Doesn't
didn't.
matter how
You
quick it
said
was
didn't
and how
hurt
lucky
at
I
all.
got. No, it does hurt.
You said Abel, like, didn't even hurt at all. Nothing. Abel, now Mason, I will give you, like, I remember that one hurt you a little bit. Abel,
Would you remember? Because you weren't fucking there. For the
Mason?
first part of it. Mister, I gotta go smoke a cigarette.
Listen, it was like 30 seconds of it.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like you'd been pushing for an hour.
Okay.
How long were you pushing for? So has everybody heard this story?
Probably like 5
first of all?
minutes.
So when she had Mason, me and her sister, she was like 2 centimeters dilated. So usually like that means you have like a couple hours, right? Like you probably have 1 or 2 hours.
At least.
Yeah, at least. So I'm like, all right, let's go get some food. I'm gonna sneak out. We're gonna have a cigarette because you know hospitals are very like, can't smoke in the parking lot. But anyways, so we do that. We come back up, and as we're coming back up, like we can hear her screaming, and her little emergency button wasn't working. So she's like in labor, pushing, like ready to go. Mason's ready to come out. She's screaming. Her fucking nurse button ain't working, so the doctors aren't coming. Then her mom showed up like the same time me and Sarah come back upstairs. So her mom goes bolting in the room, fucking losing her mind. Everybody's losing their mind. I'm like, oh, this is a shit show. Like, here we fucking go. And I remember I was like, she's gonna tell her mom that she can stay in the fucking room, and I'm gonna leave. Like, that will infuriate me. I love your mom to death, but I did not want her to be a part of that. And we had an agreement that that was not going to happen, because I told her, I said, listen, that's not going to happen. And she's like, no, I don't want her there. I'm like, yeah, but when you're high as a kite, you may want her there. And I'm like, we need to have an understanding that you don't want her there, because I can't do it with your mom there. And so her mom, obviously the nurses finally we get nurses in there and everything. They're like, all right, everybody out who's not staying. And her mom like stays right by the side of her bed, like holding her hand, like grasping her. And the nurse is like, are you staying? And Ashley's like, no. And I'm like, thank God. Like, I didn't have to jump out this window right now. Like, we're good. So, but it was like terrifying.
How many people are allowed to be in there?
I don't think there's like a set number.
I have no idea.
I'm not sure. Right now, I think 1.
Wow. Well, right now you can't even have visitors, so.
Yeah, you can't do anything right now. So would your mom want to be in there? Or who would you want? If you had to pick one, Chris or your mom?
Chris.
If you could have
if
both.
I had ideal situation, wouldn't be there at all.
Nobody?
Nobody?
I wouldn't be at the hospital.
Yeah,
Oh, you wouldn't.
No.
So you would do a home birth?
There would be a baby, but no shaving. Okay? And also, no.
Would you want your mom in there for
No.
that?
I love my mom, but I want her seeing the lady parts.
Well, I mean, she birthed you. She's seen your lady parts multiple times.
Oh.
I promise you.
I understand.
That's a little
That's
bit
a little
different, but.
Like, you're an adult. Like,
If I had to choose, and if I was in that situation, unideally in that situation, I'm Chris for sure.
didn't you say you don't want to do that? Like,
What?
someone in our group said something about, like, I don't want to be at the hospital for, like, might have been Cameron. Maybe not.
Probably Cameron.
Was Cameron there when Tiffany
I have
birthed
no idea.
Crystal? I wonder.
I'm sure he was.
I'm sure he was too. Probably like hitting on the nurses and shit. Like, hey, what up, girl?
No.
You take a break in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You see this thing that just came out of her? I'll put one in you. Can you imagine like Cameron's bougie ass in there, chains all jingling and stuff? Like, what up? Yeah, with his Ugg, comes in with his Ugg blanket and his Ugg boots and some Ugg sheets.
I'm
like,
ready to be a dad.
Yep. Daddy's here. Got a shirt on that says Daddy's here.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's gonna kill us for sure. It's not like fun.
See, but like the thing about it is, as a mom, like I remember giving birth and the pain, but like thinking back, it wasn't that bad. Like at the moment, God fucking awful, but it wasn't that bad. I'd rather go through the birth
Have
than
another
I
one.
deal with his ass every day.
Have another
Me?
one. Have one in my honor. Yes, please.
We're not having another one.
Please.
We made sure.
Vasectomy's reversible.
Nah, I'm good.
No.
Take them stitches out. Come on.
Nope.
No, 3's plenty.
Yeah, I think we're good with
Three's
3. It's
2
your
is
turn.
fine.
But it's an odd number.
But
That's why we have
okay.
a dog.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's gonna count, then I should get a 4th dog.
No.
I don't think you need another
One
dog.
kid, 3 dogs.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
one kid and 3 dogs.
You know,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's true.
it's still an odd number.
4?
5, 1. 1, 2, 3 dogs. 5.
No, she was saying you were
No,
the
I
child.
understand. You can't leave the owner out of it.
Yeah, but she only owns one of the dogs, right? You own 2 of the
Technically, yeah.
dogs.
I mean, technically, yes.
But is Apollo licensed to me though? Not that it
I
doesn't
don't
matter.
think
It doesn't
he's
matter.
licensed in general. I don't know.
I don't think Arlo's licensed. I think the whole licensing dogs thing is
So
stupid.
stupid. It's so dumb, and it's like $50 to license a dog.
Yeah, especially like pit bull licensing, because I feel like everybody like shuns you, like you have pit bulls. Like insurance companies.
Oh,
Maybe that's something we should talk about. I wish we were popular enough, like super popular enough to where we could be like,
Maybe
hey,
one
listen. Yeah, maybe one day. But like people
More
would watch
consistent.
enough that like this whole like your insurance company dropping you because you have fucking pit bulls is absolutely bullshit.
mm-hmm.
When Michigan is a non-hate, they cannot discriminate against breeds, but
like
private companies can.
businesses can, like local
Yes.
townships can, because technically, like when we fostered for adopt a pet, they weren't allowed to say that dogs were pit bulls, or they just couldn't take them at all, because Fenton Township has an ordinance against pit bulls, and they're in Fenton Township, so they legally could not take in.
So they're terriers, right?
Pit bulls are terriers, so their technical name is American Pit Bull
Yes.
Terrier. But according to Fenton Township, you cannot have anything in that breed. So it's either got to be mixed, or a bulldog, or an American Staffy.
Yeah.
But even a lot of places, like if you look at Apollo, people, a lot of places won't take.
No, because he
Breeds like
looks
him.
like a pit bull,
Mhm.
even though he's not a pit bull, like at all.
Correct.
Nothing.
Correct.
See, and I think that's just
It's so
bullshit.
stupid. My dad and I were talking about it this morning too.
Like, there's some of the nicest dogs I've ever met.
Mm.
Just like there's shit humans, there's shit dogs, and
Okay.
there's good dogs. Like, we have a retarded dog.
My boy Arlo, man.
He's gotten much better, and
We're still special.
he's still special. He's definitely retarded. Like,
But I
he
will
is
not allow anybody
retarded.
to shit talk him.
Yes, but he's our retard.
Amen.
He is our fucking retard.
Amen. I will not allow
I
it.
want you to remember that. What you have just said.
I have stuck by that statement lately. Other than when he ripped all my fucking screens, I could have killed him again.
$5 worth of screens.
I guess it's better than the couch.
Couch.
Like, I could deal with the screen.
$1,300 couch.
Yeah, but I have 10 screens now that are ripped. One of them's able.
And the couch that
Or
they don't
9
even,
screens.
the couch they don't even make anymore.
$50.
Yeah, I'd be like $50. Did you know that
Did you know?
that
Are you gonna tell me mine are still screens?
No, window screens, all it is like a rubber O-ring.
Yes.
I didn't know that. It blew my mind the other day.
You never watched me put my door screen back in before?
No, never. What do? They glue them in?
No.
They're just pressed in with an O-ring.
Mhm.
And these motherfuckers making bank.
Mhm.
Man, I should just buy some window screen and we should just have a big old party.
Ooh, a screening party.
Would you,
Fun.
would you like the tool? I think the tool.
No, I want to get the. Well, did you see what I used up north? So you know the blow up pump for the paddle boards. So I used one of the fucking things. I was going like pushing real hard and it was going back down.
I have the little roller.
Little
thing.
roller thing.
Do you really? That's kind of neat.
He's quite crafty.
On occasion.
Yeah. Braids his hair and puts little beads in it sometimes.
Cannot do that.
No.
Jamaican.
I think we should go on a vacation and have you do the hair bead thing like back in the 90s.
Tropical vacation.
Yes.
Listen, I'm out of title. It's great, but I can't afford no more vacation.
Listen, we got Boyne trips coming up, so you
Boyne
best save.
You
it.
better figure something out for me to
You
do
best
here.
be
No.
saving.
And I mean, you haven't finished your thing for paying us back last year, so finish that and then we can talk about something.
I mean, I got something you can do right now, but you're gonna have to start now.
I'll wait for that.
Huh?
I'll wait for that.
Not every night.
You're the one that said $20 is
I will
$20.
find you a mistress.
No, you will not.
Dude, Cameron is legit snapping me right now. Let's see.
no.
Oh, and my slutbot messaged me. Let's see what Cameron's got to say.
Until was just here, I asked for my receipt. And he said, like,
Are you all really watching the snap right now during the
guess I'm not.
podcast?
No overlap. And the food was on
Is he? Where's he at?
It looks like McDonald's.
McDonald's.
He's bitching about cold food.
So we're gonna snap him back right now because Chris wishes that we could do a live stream so you could literally watch us roast you. But we can't do a live stream.
We could just FaceTime him.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we could. We should have
Who is that
FaceTimed
from?
him. It is Abel
Oh.
waking up. So I think we're gonna cut this one short because my baby is waking
It
up.
kind of spooked me for a second. I was like, what?
Yeah, last night. Oh, we already went over it. Yeah, I swear to God, if tonight's like that, I'm just not going to work tomorrow.
Yep.
Sad tears. You ready?
But Chris.
Yeah, the Chris.
Holding myself back.
Put your hands on your face. But anyways,
If you're not here, I will come here. I will drag you out of the house.
ooh, I like your style. What's he doing?
Laying down and stuff.
That's what he was doing last night.
Maybe
Laying
he's,
down.
Maybe he's just singing to himself.
That doesn't sound like singing. I'm sure they can hear it on the podcast. Baby crying. So anyways, on the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Got more videos coming your way. Here, I'll grab the old camera right now. There you go. We got more videos coming your way. There's Christopher,
I can't.
Shannon, my lovely wife. Now you guys get to see everybody. Here, you guys want to see that piece of paper real quick?
I'll come to
Here
you.
we go.
Somebody just cut it.
So, tender, 10 camper. I don't know where he was going with camper, but
But you're saying them all the same.
yeah, that's because they're the same, just pronounced or spelled differently. It's like the silent IE. It's like an IED. or IUD. I don't know. Anyways,
Birth control and IUD are two different things. Are you joking?
that's true. That is very true. Anyways, guys, you guys know where to hit us up. maddperformance1@gmail is the email. On YouTube, just comment, subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and we will see you guys later. Peace. You missed it. Oh, you got it on that one.
Yeah.
There you go. So that.
Mike's not here. I have to do it.
Yeah.
Mike's never here.
All right, guys. See you later.